it's been proven that women are better managers of resources. Well, let me not say better managers of resources, but women can manage resources as well as the men. And government and politics in Africa, in Nigeria, and all over Africa is being dominated by the men folk. Okay, and so we believe that any initiative that encourages women to participate in government and politics is a welcome development. And as such, when this came, we quickly jumped at it because we believe that women should be encouraged to participate in government. Now, the focus of the conference would be women seeking elective participation in government, also women given the opportunity to, by appointment, to participate in government. But we also think that it should go beyond that because women, just as the men, have the responsibility of determining who their leaders are. A lot of us do not even vote. So we're also hoping that we'll use this opportunity to encourage our women to come out and vote, because part of the process is choosing or determining who our leaders are. And I think that all of us, including men folk and even the women, should be actively involved in doing that. Succession planning is very key. We as an institution, we believe in succession planning, and we think that nations and other institutions should actively put a focus to it, because what it happens, what it does for you is that it enables for you to have a smooth transition from either one government to another, from one regime to the other. And as a leader, you're in a vantage position to be able to look at people, see their potentials, see areas of improvement, and whilst you're in government or whilst your tenure is on, you have the opportunity to be able to identify those people, to groom them into leadership positions, such that when they do take over, that transition is very smooth. In 2010, when the CBN policy came into being that limited the tenure of CEOs, we were the first institution that announced a successor for the then managing director. And the reason we did that was because we have succession planning ingrained in our policy. And so we had identified people were already being groomed. And at that time, we had a deputy managing director who could be the substantive MD. And so in 24 hours, we immediately named a new a managing director designate who took over. And we had a very smooth transition. It's carried on from where the former CEO stopped. So it's worked quite well for us, and I would think that that is also applicable in nations all over Africa and the rest of the world. So as an institution where we provide equal opportunities for people to grow, to aspire, to realize their dreams. We have about 44% of our staff strength as women. We have about 23% of them in senior and executive positions. We had a deputy managing director who was a woman at some point. We have 4 female directors on the board, which is about the largest of any Nigerian bank. So we provide opportunities for women, to grow and aspire, to realize, their dreams. In terms of, and then, also in terms of lending or, providing financial services, we do not discriminate. We provide financial services, to the women folk, to the women who have businesses. And we also recently took it a notch higher by coming up with an account, a product which we call the Ruby account for women. It's a product that is dedicated to women. We call them discerning women. That's the women who know what they want from banking, and it comes with a whole lot of benefits for anybody who signs on to that account, including discounts when you shop, concierge services when you travel. It just makes banking and life a lot easier for you if you sign on to that account. And I think that we perhaps are one of the few financial institutions who have that an account that is dedicated specifically for women.